There's another IT stock which is on our radar, and that's Coforge. That's on the back of a new acquisition the company is making. It will buy 60% stake in SLK Global Solutions for 918 crore rupees and will acquire an additional 20% stake after 2 years. Sudhir Singh, Chief Executive Officer, Coforge, joins us now. Sudhir, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, what we heard from you is that the acquisition will be EBITDA accretive. And therefore, if you can tell us anything about the acquired company, what are the margins of the acquired company and how will the combined margins look like?
Sure. So there were 5 things that we found very attractive about SLK Global when we considered them as becoming part of the Coforge family. One, of course, it's a quasi-captive and there's a 5-year minimum revenue commitment that comes along with the transaction. Number 2, Fifth Third Bank, which is going to be a minority shareholder, will straight off the bat be a top 5 client for us in a core vertical for us, which is financial services. Third, of course, is the point that you made. The asset is margin accretive. We will give a guidance around what next year margins look like at the investor call when we come out with our end of the year results early in May. Fourth, the thing that was attractive from our point of view is it's a high growth asset. Last 3 years, the CAGR has been 17% revenue growth. Last 12 months, despite the pandemic, the firm has grown 15%. And fifth, of course, was the valuation, which was attractive. We paid single-digit EBITDA multiple, 2.67 times revenue. And that was the mix that made the SLK Global very attractive from our point of view.
Okay. What about debt? I mean, you have about 540 crores of cash on your books, but the acquisition price is over 900 crores. Would this mean you would take on some debt?
We will be going through an NCD process. The board will be meeting on Saturday, and we expect to raise between 40 to 50 million US dollars as part of the NCD process. The enterprise valuation is $195 million that we've ascribed to the asset. Against that, the NCD process should allow us to pick up somewhere between 40 to 50 million US dollars.
Sudhir, what is exactly the minimum revenue commitment?
It's a 5-year, year-on-year commitment that's been provided by the Fifth Third Bank. The numbers as part of the contract, the hard numbers are not numbers that we are disclosing, but Fifth Third will be the largest client, and Fifth Third, incidentally, will also become one of the top 5 clients of Coforge as part of the transaction.
You can cross-sell?
I'm sorry, I lost you there.
Can you cross-sell? I mean...
Absolutely.
Okay.
No, absolutely cross-sell. The work that is currently being done for Fifth Third is only on the operations side. Fifth Third has a material technology services budget and it has its own ecosystem of technology providers. One of the consequences and hopefully downstream activities post this transaction will be our attempt to make sure that we radiate more on the technology side as well.
Okay. I'm assuming you will pay more for the balance 20%. Can you reveal anything as to how much is the commitment?
At this point in time, it's going to be the same EBITDA multiple, which was a single-digit EBITDA multiple, which will be ascribed 2 years from now for the remaining 20%, and that multiple there is going to be multiplied by the EBITDA over the last 12 months.
Okay. All right, Sudhir, we'll leave it at that and we'll have a more detailed chat when your results are announced and you can reveal more numbers to us. Thank you very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you.
Well, the past financials of Coforge will flash for you on your screen. You'll have the dollar revenue followed by rupee revenue and then EBITDA trends, also profit trends. And a question to Gurmeet. Gurmeet, what is your pick of the pack in the mid-cap IT space?
So, Lata, we like Mindtree, and Cyient. Mindtree, we are seeing good traction in their top account.